Hello, my cutie patooties, and welcome to Frickin'. We are here live with my Twitch. Twitch, would you like to say hello to the YouTube gang? We are going to be listening to donbroco. This is a song called Nightmaretripping, featuring Nickelback. You heard me right. Featuring Nickelback. I don't think I've listened to Nickelback in quite a while. So we're jumping back. We're jumping in. I mean, we never jumped in together on the channel with Nickelback, because I feel like everyone in the entire world probably knows like all their famous songs, but we're gonna listen to some donbroco. Before we jump in though, just a friendly reminder to please like and subscribe. And with that said, look at this nightmare. Every time it even makes me scream. Okay, let's jump into this. Okay. Oh, fun! Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay. Well, I was not expecting this. I'll just put that out there. I was not expecting this. This doesn't sound like... I mean, it is featuring Nickelback, but, like, it doesn't sound like Nickelback. Even Chad's vocals doesn't... Look at this phonograph. You know, doesn't have his signature, you know, Nickelback sound. And I mean, the songs that I'm referencing, obviously, are from, I think, like, what, 2004-ish? So, like, this is 20 years later, so someone's voice is obviously going to change a bit. But it's just, it's, so far, this is completely not Nickelback. But it is very cool collaboration, because you have... The way that they entered was just like, they went from 0 to 100 with the like they brought the guitar and then they just hammered us with it. And then you had Rob's harsh vocals, and then you had Chad's clean vocals, and then you had some background vocalists as well, doing some vocals. But like, it's well put together. It sounds good. And I don't know, I think maybe because Nickelback is such a huge name that I almost expected more of an influence onto the song from them. But this is very much, you know, this is very much a donbroco song. One other thing that is random. Okay. Just wait a second. Are you gonna look at me? Are you gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong? You're gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong. That's all I'm gonna say. 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 I'm not gonna say anything. 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 But are you gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong? And this is not in any way shade at all, but that's just where my brain went. And I mean, that character in Stranger Things, he's pretty freaking cool. So like, I don't blame anybody for wanting to look like a cool 80s beautiful haired gentleman. But that's exactly where my brain went. I was just like, poof. Anyways, that's it. Now we shall continue. All night, all night. Oh my god. See, like, even this whole section here, because when Chad first had his vocals, they were this, just like this low kind of, and again, I don't hear any Nickelback in this. This, you know, like the what we know Nickelback, like if you say it to somebody, that sound. So it's really cool what's happening here. I will also say, sorry, I'm gonna go back there, but he's literally in a black leather jacket and a white shirt, and his hair is that way. I feel like if you don't see, Billy, that's what his name was, from Stranger Things. I don't know, mate. I don't know. And again, this is not a bad thing. That's just where my brain went. There's like these unsettling moments. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, what?
You're out of patience, forgot how to love, asleep in your makeup.
Okay. So that's interesting. Okay. So it gave me some interesting, vibes as well, because there were certain moments that it kind of just took a pivot and then came back to kind of how the rest of the song was, and there's those moments kind of almost gave me like a Deftones kind of energy to it, like just the unexpected kind of like alternative grungy kind of sound. And then you had, and then they kind of pivot back to what they were doing before with the, like, the really the sick guitar and the harsh vocals. And then you have the pivot for the chorus, which is Chad's vocals. And the song talks about nightmare tripping all night, nightmare tripping all night, scorpions buried alive, John Mayer still playing on my iPhone, stone man on my chest, can't speak, can't move. Like, it almost sounds like a kind of like a sleep paralysis nightmare. But then you also have, the chorus says, I've had enough, you're out of patience, forgot how to love, asleep in your makeup. You look like war, you look like war, you look like war. You're giving up, I'm hesitating, close to your face. I wanted to see you whole, you looked like her, you looked like her, you look like her. I'm not 100% sure exactly what they're talking about, because it also feels like there's multiple themes in this, kind of multiple things that they're saying. But all in all, I was surprised, and it kept me on my toes, and I enjoyed that. So thank you very much for recommending this. I hope that you enjoyed my reaction to it. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you cutie patooties in the next one. Bye, y'all.